Hey guys, it's Andy with my 2024 Livewire S2 Del Mar, finished in Mill Race Blue. The exact same Mill Race Blue that Zack Courts tested in his Daily Rider episode, testing this Livewire. So, I get asked a lot, did he get it right, or is he full of crap? Well, the bottom line is, yeah, he mostly got it right. But there's a couple caveats that I think are really important to talk about and really to set the baselines for a few things that would make this a better daily rider, and also just inform you on if this is the right bike for you. So stick around with me. Let's talk about those certain caveats and certain little features that I think will just help you in the long run. Welcome to MCC Just Motos. As I said, I'm a Livewire 2024 owner of the Del Mar. And after watching Zach's review of the Del Mar, I was watching with bated breath to see what he thought about it and see if I had any things that I didn't agree with or agreed with. And I think he really got the part where the Livewire is extremely lively, extremely fun, has a huge personality, very fun, and just a great motorcycle to drive. For me, it's been the most responsive and most connected I felt with any of the motorcycles that I've ever owned. I've owned 50 plus motorcycles, and this one really is the most connected I felt. He talked about how great the low speed handling was. It's fantastic. You could almost ride it like a trials bike. It's so slow speed handling. And just the lively, playful nature, and it has a huge personality, unlike other electric motorcycles that I've ridden. Yeah, so that's cool. Everything else was pretty cool. I find the seat pretty comfy. He found the seat a little bit hard. It is hard, but it's comfy for the distance that I ride. It's not, which I'm going to talk about. He said about 60 miles is about the max range you're going to get. He said others have seen like 80 miles. I'm the others, right? So I put a couple of videos on how I commute on the Livewire. I'm able to get 80 to 90 miles on the highway. I ride really slow. I ride really different. And yes, here's the big kicker. You have to ride electric motorcycles differently. Absolutely, right? So there is a bit of a convenience factor you have to give up when you ride an electric motorcycle. You're not driving a car. You're driving a hella fun motorcycle. That's what I got to say. So I can get 80 to 90 miles in commuting range, maybe even more. I've never really pushed it to the limit, but I know that I've gotten 80 to 90 miles on highway just by going 55, riding the right lane, letting the stop and go really take me. I do ride in economy or regen mode. That's what I do. Or I super draft behind semis, get really tucked up close and tight behind semis, Sprinter vans, that kind of stuff, and I can go a little bit faster than that 55 and still let the wind resistance die down. So that's how I commute and get that extensive miles. But here's the other thing. So I also have charging. It's about 45 miles each way from work and back, but I have charging on each side of my commute. So I had to think about this beforehand before I bought the motorcycle, and if I need a charge at work, I can do that. But here's the other thing too is, for me, it's really one big long ride, and that's it for the day, for me. Maybe if I find a fast charger somewhere, I can do it, but that still can take quite a while if I want to go on a big long ride, fast charge, big long ride. I have not been able to successfully do that, but I can commute on it. All right, so the last point I want to talk about is the tires. He said it's very nice turn-in, which I agree. He said then it gets a little wonky after the initial turn-in, and I agree on that too as well. But I agree, I think it's for a different reason. I don't think it's the size or the center of gravity on the bike. I think it's a quick turn-in, but I think it has these flat track style 19-inch tires that are really round profile, and they're really hard to feel after a certain amount. So I find you can go turn in, and there's really no change between initial set turn in to the max limit for me personally, but the edge limit is not, I can't feel it. It's a little bit scary, to be honest with you. I can't feel the edge of the limit. I love the style. I love the look. And in fact, I love those tires on the bike. But it adds to the special and uniqueness of it, and it makes it like that rider better just remember that feeling, because it's just not a great feeling at the very edge of the limit. here's the other thing. He said it was very firmer than he thought. He felt it was like 3.5 inches of suspension travel versus 4.5. I've had multiple Livewire Delmars, and I can tell you they've been extremely different in how they feel going over bumps. And I'm guessing that has to do with the suspension tuning. So I don't know if he tuned that bike for his weight, but it makes a heck of a difference. My most current Livewire is suspension tuned for my weight, and it's a lot softer going over the bumps. So that makes a big difference. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Again, Zack Courts, Daily Rider. I love his stuff. I think he got everything really cool. I'm sick of everyone, ragging on what's the range, what are the things, why won't I buy an electric motorcycle. He got that right. That's the main point. I really appreciate that. And I think for me, can it be a daily rider? Absolutely. It is not my first bike, but I commute on it daily. So there you go. There you have it for me. What questions do you have for me, someone who's owned this bike for months and months and months, not just weeks, and for thousands of miles? Drop a comment below, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.